Several months ago, before any of these current events took place, I posted a video where I offered a very severe warning as to what was coming. It was then that I told you that now is the time for you to get in alignment with your true soul force, with your true momentum, and to follow that and follow your guidance wherever it will bring you. There was a very slim and open window at that time to move through this transition in grace and ease towards the next evolutionary chapter of your life. Now, in the time that's passed, we've seen many changes that have already happened in our society. I warned you explicitly then to pay attention to how you change your behaviors or change your life according to the stimuli which will be projected to you and given to you and screamed at you, and how that actually affects who you are. And if you follow directly with the stimuli and the conditions of the environment in which you are in, or if you stand in the stability and core of your own soul force and individuality, and you choose as a conscious creator what you move towards and what you want to create in this world, regardless of what's going on. Obviously, at this point, it will be very easy to take accountability for the ways in which you changed and shifted your life according to fear, according to conditions, according to finances, according to all these outward projections, which are really just the manifestation of your inner world moving out. The reason that you can very easily witness everything crumbling right now, the reason you see banks and companies like Nike with like derelict buildings with shattered windows boarded up, regardless of the fact that they have billions of dollars, is because this system and the weight of this system is beginning to crumble. And the outward is now reflecting that inward. For any society to function, there is a mental projection of what that society is, which is participated in and supported by the collective thought and energy of its citizens. Now, we can see what's happening is that this old system is beginning to crumble, but the reason for this is not because the reasons that you've been told, or the politics behind it, or the social, economic, global, essentially game sphere that you're participating in. It's because there have been enough souls who have taken themselves away from supporting that old system, which has increased the weight and pressure upon it. It's like a reverse musical chairs. Imagine that everybody is holding up a giant pyramid. However, several of the people that are holding up this pyramid decide they don't want to hold this pyramid up anymore on their backs and decide to leave and create something else. Naturally, the weight of that pyramid is going to increase on those that remain. And the fact is that this weight will continue to increase, and the pressure will continue to increase the more the free souls step away from carrying the burden of a broken system. Therefore, this right now, the time right now, is exactly the right time to move away from that system and to step into independent sovereignty in which you do not depend on it in the least bit. The reason that I created the Academy of Magic Arts and Sciences was to assist people in making that transition away from that old into the new. It's going to require courage to do so. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to face your fears. Fears of death, fears of poverty, fears of lack, and you're going to have to face them head on and overcome them through the strength of your own soul. That is the entire point of the path of magic. It's not a fashion statement. It's not about like putting a hex on somebody that did you wrong. It's about using the powers in you, the infinite potential, and using that and expressing that in order to manifest the life of your dreams. That is what I'm here to teach. And for this reason, I'm feeling very prompted that there are two of you that need this instruction, and I would like to offer it to you. However, the price has increased as the times have changed, because it requires a greater investment on your part to make it through this gap. It will not be easy, but I will guarantee you that you will make it to the other side of the abyss, that you will step into the full sovereignty of your real passions and real life, no matter what is happening with society. You're going to watch that this system will continue to crumble as more pressure is put upon it. It's already breaking at the seams. So it's time to create the new. Simply step away from where you are and go directly into what you really want to do, and move into where you really want to be, and stop using fear as your limiter, as your limiting belief, and stop fighting for your limitations and move into this right now. If you're interested in one of these two spots, you're free to message me directly on here, or you can email me. And I'll put up a link in my bio so that you can follow this easily. But now is the time. And the longer that you wait, the harder it's going to get. But this is all for the good of everyone, because eventually this pressure will come to the point that you will have to choose your soul or nothing else. And that's the beauty of this entire time that we live in.